Good day everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to the playlist of Shielded Metal Arc Welding. My name is Adeline Tibigar and I am a TESDA certified trainer. So for today's lesson, we will talk about the tools and equipments of welding. First is the personal protective equipment or the PPE. Ayan, so dapat guys, alam niyo kung ano ibig sabihin ng PPE, okay? Dahil lumalabas po ito sa exam. Again, the meaning of PPE is personal protective equipment. So first is we have the welding helmets and eye protection. We do have here the auto darkening helmets, the passive helmets, safety glasses, and of course the face shield. So bakit nga ba natin kailangan gumamit ng mga to? Okay, so protecting your eyes and face from the intense light and sparks generated during welding is crucial. Welding helmets and eye protection gear are designed to keep you safe while providing clear visibility of your work. Key features to consider are the following, yung mga binanggit po natin kanina. So guys, napaka-importante po na gumamit tayo ng mga welding mask natin kapag magwe-welding tayo, okay? Para ma-avoid po natin yung pamumula ng mata and yung itchiness or pangangati po ng ating mga mata. So ang number one cause po ng pagkapula at pangangati ng mata ay yung intense light and sparks na nakikita natin kapag tayo po ay nagwe-welding, okay? So here are the checklist, ayan, para sa ating hot work. So we have the welding gloves, the welding jackets and aprons. We also have the welding pants, welding boots, welding cap or durag. So nakalagay dito sa illustration natin or sa picture dito na puro leather apron. So best po kasi na gamitin talaga sa ating mga PPEs ay apron, no? Pero dito sa Pilipinas kapag hindi po available ang ating welding mga welding aprons in leather, ayan, okay po din na gumamit tayo ng mga mga denim na tela, ayan. So, iwasan po natin gumamit ng mga cotton kasi kapag sa cotton po, mabilis dumikit yung mga sparks, ayan, and yung mga spatter and pwede po yan magkakos ng pagkabutas-butas ng ating mga damit and pwede po yan na umabot hanggang sa ating mga balat. Okay, so the next one is we have the welding machine. At the heart of every welder's toolkit is the welding machine because the devices provide the power and precision needed to fuse materials, making them an essential component of any welding setup. Next is shielding gas and cylinder. So, ito na po yung pinag-usapan natin sa mga unang videos natin na pinaglalagyan po ng ating inert gas supply. So, sa shielded metal arc welding, hindi po tayo gumagamit ng shielding gas and cylinder. The next one is the MIG plier. So, ito po yung ginagamit natin na pangputol po dun sa mga wires ng ating MIG and FCOW. We also have here the pliers. So, welding pliers are specially designed to effectively remove welding spatter. The multiple jaws of the piler or pliers are used to pull the wire and install the tips and nozzles. We also have here the welding magnets. Ayan. So, hold your workpieces securely in place with strong welding magnets available in various sizes and strengths. So, ibig sabihin yan, the more na mabigat or mas malaki yung materials na i-welding natin, mas kailangan po natin ng mas malaking na welding magnet. And of course, dapat mas mataas po yung strength niya. Okay, we also have here the clamps and of course the C-clamp. We also have the angle grinder. An angle grinder is the versatile welding equipment meant for cutting, grinding, and polishing metal, making it indispensable in any welder's toolkit. We also have here the chipping hammer. This type of welding equipment is used to remove slag and debris from your welds with a chipping hammer, ensuring a clean and professional finish. We also have here the speed square. Measure and mark materials with precision using a speed square essential for making accurate cuts and angles. We also have here the sheet metal gauge to ensure the consistent welds with the sheet metal gauge, allowing you to measure metal thickness accurately. We also have here the scale and weld gauge. Scale is used for measuring the size of the job, and the weld gauge is used for measuring the depth of the weld. We also have here the metal file. It smoothens the rough edges and burrs with metal file. perfect for fine-tuning your welds for a flawless finish. We have here the soapstone. Marks your materials with ease using soapstone, a heat-resistant tool that's essential for layout and design. The spanner. Spanners are generally used for tightening or loosening various fasteners. These are designed with drop-forged steel or carbon steel, but in welding, a double-ended spanner is used for tightening and opening the nuts of a welding apparatus and job. We also have here the hammer. So welding hammers are essential tools used for chipping to remove slab coating from the weld area. It is used for shaping the job. Normally, a 500 grams hammer is used for the purpose. There are 3 types of hammers. We have the ball peen, the cross peen, and the straight one. For large size jobs, a sledgehammer may be used. We also have here the chisel. Normally, chisels are used to cut flat, round, or angled iron and cut sheets of thick metal. They are also used to remove unnecessary metal from a work surface by cutting it into small pieces. But in welding, it is used for cutting the jobs and for cleaning the slag, spatter, and surplus metal from the job after the welding. We also have here the tongs. Tongs are hand tools used by blacksmiths to lift and hold hot weld pieces of metal. They are usually made of wrought iron or steel and are better than pliers or vice grips. These are available in different sizes and shapes which are intended to hold the job while welding. Cylinder key. It is used for opening and tightening the spindle valve of the gas cylinder. Wire brush. It is used for cleaning the welding surface before and after welding. It consists of steel wires and is made of stainless steel. Keep in mind that in welding, always use a brush with stainless steel bristles and a chipping hammer made of stainless steel. Tri-square. It is an L-shaped measuring instrument. Its blade is usually graduated and in centimeters, and the same is used for job measurement purposes. It is also used for checking the right angles of a rectangular job. Tip cleaner. There is a fine hole in the nozzle. The hole may get dirty and even close during use. A nozzle edges tip cleaner is used for cleaning the hole. See in the figure. So this one. The tip cleaner may also be used for removing slug from the job after welding is done. We also have here the files. These are similar to angular grinders, used to remove rough edges and burrs from the metal you cut. The file tools are available in various shapes and sizes, which are used for all kinds of other metal projects. We have here the center punch. The punch tools are often used to mark holes that must be drilled in secondary operations, or as gauging or gauging marks for bend lines, shearing, spot weld locations. It is used for marking on a job piece before cutting the same into a desired shape. Steel tape. Long jobs are measured by steel tape. It is marked in inches and centimeters, and it is housed in a steel or plastic case. The spring for assembly helps in the quick and automatic collection for the tape as seen in the figure. So later, ayan, pag-aaralan din natin kung paano nga ba magbasa ng mga measuring tapes. So training booth essential. So these are the most common used na ito po yung madalas nating ginagamit sa ating mga welding boots kapag po tayo ay nagte-training. Okay? So ito lang po yung madalas na ilalabas natin. So first is, of course, the welding machine. We have here the wired brush. We also have the tong. So kung wala tayong tong, ayan, pwede tayong gumamit ng pliers. So, ayan, i-avoid po natin na gumamit ng welding gloves. Ayan, hindi po pwede na gagamitin natin ang mga welding gloves natin kapag magtatanggal tayo ng ating plates na nakatak, no, dahil pwede pong mabutas yung ating mga welding gloves. So, avoid using welding gloves when removing the plates, okay? So, ang gagamitin lang natin ay tongs or pliers. So, we also have here the grinder. Ayan, it is used again for cleaning the weld. And we also have here the chipping hammer. Ayan, so ginagamit din po natin tong panglinis, okay, ng ating wineld, ayan, or pangtiktik na tinatawag. So, yun lang po for today's video. Ayan, yun na po ang ating mga tools and equipments na madalas ginagamit or gagamitin sa ating training ng shielded metal arc welding. So, I hope na meron kayong natutunan sa video na to. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and share this video. Ayan, para mas marami pa tayong matulungan and of course, para maging updated ka sa mga susunod pa natin na lesson. So, yun lang for today's video. Bye-bye!